Going on? Coming to you today from Mississippi. We're on our way into Canton to get a load. I didn't get any videoing done yesterday or the day before. Just want to start out with, we had one of our firefighters that asked his wife and asked his girlfriend of 4 years to marry him over the weekend, so I spent most of my week putting that video together for them to put up on their Facebook page. So that's kind of why I haven't really done many videos this week. Start out today with kind of still going along with the insurance end of trucking. Today I'm going to talk about cargo claims. We're going to get into a few things. New and used vehicles, that determines how the claim is going to go. What to expect during the claim and the claim process. What liabilities you have and the other carrier has, and the dealership's claims. What can they claim when you're delivering a vehicle to them that's been damaged? So, starting out with whether it's a new or used vehicle. New vehicles obviously are a lot more challenging when it comes to the insurance. And this can more be based on if you've been hit by somebody else. This is not your fault. But if you're hauling new vehicles and you get hit, unless the person hits you hard enough that the vehicle would have been totaled anyways, the way it was explained to me, and this may just be in Tennessee, but the way it was explained to me, when we had it about 5 or 6 years ago, is their insurance company is only actually responsible for the damage they caused, not if the vehicle is totaled out. So you have I'll give you my example. We had on 2 brand new Pathfinders on the back of one of my trailers, and someone was blindside backing in and ripped the tailgate, or the tailgate off the one and crumpled the fender hood and pushed the rear trunk of the other one down into the rear tire. He also totaled out my trailer when it happened. But they were only responsible on the first one, just where he ripped the tailgate off and did some fender damage. That one I think was only like $5,500, and Nissan totaled the vehicle out. vehicle out. So Nissan totaled a pair of $40,000 vehicles, and we got about $14,000, $15,000 grand total from the other insurance company. The way it was explained to me by my insurance company is I forget the name of the policy. I think it's total loss coverage or something like that. That's why we have that insurance when we haul new cars. Because the other person's only responsible for the actual damage, and a lot of times these companies will total the vehicle out with any damage over $1,000. Because then it has to be listed on, I guess, a Carfax or something like that report where someone buying a brand new vehicle realizes there's already been an insurance claim on it. So in that aspect, it becomes a little more challenging, because you may be totaling a vehicle out and you have to do your claim through the other insurance company and your own. They're both going to be paying out on that. Now, a used vehicle, it's easier in the aspect of it. They're just going to repair the damage. If they total the vehicle out, the vehicle's going to be totaled out. They're going to pay for the full damage. If they do $10,000 damage to the used vehicle, well, it's going to be fixed and paid for $10,000. So in that aspect, it's a lot easier of a claim to deal with, except now when we talked about in the other insurance video, the previous one was the loss of income. The car dealership is going to most likely file a loss of income claim against your insurance. Now, I've never had this happen to me, so I don't know for certain whether my insurance company would end up paying it or the person that hit me's insurance would pay it. But let's say it's a $25,000 vehicle, they do $7,500 damage, so they repair it. Well, now because there's a Carfax hit on it, showing that there's been a damage to the vehicle, an insurance claim, instead of being able to sell it for $25,000, they can only sell it for $21,000. They can file a claim for the $4,000 lost income on you. Now again, I don't know whose insurance company pays it. I've never had to deal with it, but that's just what I've been told over the years. So then liabilities. Well, it's kind of the same thing that we were talking about earlier, where you're liable if a vehicle is totaled out and the other insurance company isn't legally responsible for paying for the fully totaled vehicle. That's where you need to have your insurance company handle it. Now, you also, going with these fly-by-night insurance companies that don't handle car haulers, they don't know any of this stuff. My first 3 years of trucking, I was with one of those companies, and come to find out, when I got with Nastic here in Nashville, when I showed them what we had, one, actually, Nastic brought my insurance rates down substantially, and I got a lot more insurance at the same time. Because we were insured as if we were a general freight hauler, meaning we haul flatbed or van trailer. I would guess tanker, but I don't know when it comes to hazmat. But we were not insured as a car hauler. So we didn't have the insurances to cover. If I would have had that same hit happen to me with those two Pathfinders, I would have been liable for the, $25,000, $35,000 left? Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I would have been liable for $25,000 on each vehicle, $25,000 to $30,000 on each vehicle. I would have had to pay out of pocket because my insurance company isn't going to cover. We're not insured for that. And their insurance company's not going to cover it because they don't have to. So that's that's kind of something really to think about, is make sure you're actually insured for what you're doing, and make sure you have the proper insurances. When you're shopping for insurance, when you hire a company, ask them, how many car haulers do you insure? If they don't insure any, just walk away, because they don't know the ins and outs. And neither do you. I've been doing this 10 years. I don't know all the ins and outs of insurance. But you want a company that handles many insurance and many car haulers, so that way you're covered. You can go with Nastic, who I use. I'm not paid to endorse them or anything, but they are a fantastic company, and I love their company to death. I've been with them 7-8 years now, and I've never had an issue with them. Very easy company to deal with. Your insurance certificates are sent out immediately, usually by the time you get off the phone. When you call on getting a new company an insurance certificate, usually by the time you get off the phone, it's already been emailed to them and CC'd to you, so you have a copy of that insurance certificate as well. So use a company like them. Call any of the big trucking companies, your United Road, your Moore, your Hanson and Atkins. Most of them, I'm sure, if you were just to ask them, hey, who do you guys use for insurance? I just want to make sure I'm covered for hauling cars. I'm sure they would at least tell you who their insurance company is, their agency that they're using. Like I use Nastic. I don't remember which actual insurance carriers I have, but our insurance policy is through Nastic. But right now, I mean, really, that's all I have on this topic. So guys, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell in the corner so you're alerted every time I post a video, and come join the Car Carrier TV family. And guys, help support me by asking me questions. That gives me ideas to talk about when I'm on here, and any suggestions you guys have,